Hey folks, Moosetro here with another episode of Factorio. We have gone to space. We have started getting our space science. We have added a greater perimeter defense. We have not yet scaled up our production of resources because we've been redesigning kind of the base from a new grid. So that's what we're working on now. I've got a bit of the old bus that is still not in line with the new bus, which means I want to shift those blue science and yellow science over to the new grid. And then also I want to focus on getting a better solar array sort of up and running. And also, maybe we could start thinking about using some of this uranium to, make some power. So, the first thing that we'll do is let's get our two sciences shifted over and really get the right-hand side of the bus functioning all proper-like. Boy, I spend way too much time trying to get a nice electrical grid. Yeah. Oh, what is that? That atrocity. Do away with that. Okay. Go back to this. Yeah, it's a little messy up there. We can fix that. Copper here. Do away with this copper wire. Got some uneven stuff. Oh, that's because we were switching to the type. But I don't think we need these ones here. We can demo these. Okay. A little bit of space there. We might, wind up tucking things in there. But I think we're good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh. We want to make sure we have the right number of these guys. We need 24 of them. Okay. Is better. Now, the thing that's lacking right now is in order to pull off the blue circuits completely, we do need to have, or not the blue circuits, the blue science. We need to have red coming in, and we need to have sulfur coming in, which actually comes from this half of the production, which is its own messy headache to clean up, especially since I have fluids to clean up. And picking up and moving fluids is going to be a challenge because you got to pump the fluids from your tanks. Just a quick little side project for energy. I created a grid, and if we go to copy this, we see there's 150 solar panels and 126, what are they called? Batteries. I forget what they're called. But that's the correct ratio. For every 25 solar panels, you need 21 accumulators. That's the word, 21, or accumulators. So our robots are just dumping the last bit of supplies here to light this up. But that's our solar grid. I like it. Okay, since we have our electric grid over here, I don't know if this is exactly where I want it, but we can stamp down a couple of these to start moving our solar panels out of the center of our base and out towards the perimeter where I like to have my energy production. So we'll just copy paste this, and two solar spots, which means we can get rid of probably these guys here. Let's just deconstruct. Let's leave the roboports there while we deconstruct. And then the roboports are also not on the proper grid, so those will get deconstructed next. But I think the thing that I want to do now is really start to manage my fluids and how that's going to work. And I could probably move my plastic all the way up to just pretty much where the coal is. So I do have room to be able to not place directly on top of what I've got going on. It's going to be a little disappointing to have to move these oil things, but that's the way it is. Okay, finish deconstructing those and those and those. Okay, and we'll get to it. First, we'll move the plastic production. Okay, after a lot of playing around with how I wanted to place things, I've got my plastic up and running, which means I can disassemble the old plastic, which I have done. So we'll take this and we will move it to there. Now I'm thinking probably what I'll eventually have is a coal train come in and drop coal right here, because it can feed to the plastic and to these things. Now we'll probably eventually switch off of these, but doesn't hurt to have it. The problem with my coal or my plastic right now is that I'm not getting the petroleum, which means it's time for me to move my oil refining plant to the new grid. Okay, we've got, I believe, all of our pipes connected and our tanks reworked. We probably want to pave this entire area, so we'll just play Pavey McPaversteins. Actually, I kind of like this area not paved. So let's, what is it? Yeah. Let's do that. Up just a little bit. Okay. And I don't know, maybe this is something nicer. We'll have to figure out exactly how we want to do the paving. But for now, that'll do. How our wires look. We got a little bit of weirdness going on there. We have this extra pole we don't need. And we can do away with this copper wire. That's clean. We also have some weird things going on over here. Well, do it like that. Do away with, oh man, these are so close. Almost want to shift it down one just to make it work. That would work. Well, we'll just demo these ones. Call it good. Okay, expanding my chemical area. We've got our munitions being made. Lots of space because danger, explosives. Okay, and we've got the red circuits moved and starting to fill up the bus. This is exciting. Almost all of our stuff is ready to progress the game forward rather than just rearranging. And I've got my 2 red arrays moved. Oh, progress. At the bottom of the red array, I put my batteries in there and my solar accumulators as well. Oh, this is looking so much cleaner, so much happier with this. Okay, we've got the sulfur and the red circuits coming in. We are once again producing the blue science, and the blue science is going on to the bus where it travels northward to our labs. So we should grab any spare sciences we have in here. Oops, let's turn logistics on. Yeah, grab any spare science that we can. Go over, dump them in the labs, and then check our tech tree, see if there's something. Purple science, we'll go ahead and research that. Red, green, blue. Red, green, blue. Yeah, we can, several of these that we can do. Worker robot speed. Well, yellow's not on yet, but we'll go with that. Okay. Next up, we want to shift our LDS to our new grid. So let's take a quick blueprint of this. Not that it's a difficult setup, but we'll just do that for temporary. And let's delete that. Let's delete all of that. Okay. And make our new grid. Drain the lubricant to move it to my new robot production facility. And 876 5 4 3 2 1 empty. And then we'll just clear this lubricant line. Okay, how do I want to attach it to this for the robots? Okay, we should maybe add some lights to this area because it's a little dark over here. But we've got our robot mill, our puppy mill, our robot mill up and running. Robot cage. And we will probably, yeah, we can go straight across. I think I might actually just turn it up just to keep it nice and tight with the feeding streams. I think I was gonna have the robot cages on this line right here. That's the robot cage one. Batteries. Robot cage, yeah. Does that mean all of these lines are done? We don't have a blue line yet, but the blue... Where was I going to put the blue? Our bus is getting really, really narrow. Boy, this is going to be disappointing if I made the bus too narrow. No, I know I've got enough. I've got enough. Okay. We can demo all of that. Let's do it. Bye bye bus, old bus. And Bye-bye old stuff over here. I think the only thing left on the left-hand side is fuel and the blue circuits. We actually can do away with these red ones too, because we've already doubled up our red. Oh, and we don't need that because it's empty, so we'll just do that. We haven't drained these yet. But our robot cages, I think we're needed for yellow science? Yeah. Robot cages coming in on that line, as well as blue circuits. Nice. Look at all those robots with their robot duties. Let's check the tech tree. Do we have new things? We can do that. I'm not even dealing with trains yet, which is kind of funny. We haven't even built any lasers. Okay. We probably could get our thrusters ready so that we can start building our spaceship. So I guess I never connected the right-hand side of my power all the way down, so I've been getting these guys sitting over here with no ability to draw any water. But that's fixed. The sun is rising. We've got coal coming in. We should be able to get that, but we might as well throw another energy grid down somewhere. Maybe we will go next to these. Yeah, let's do that. Copy this. And stamp that right there. 1, 2. We got cliffs there, so we won't deal with those. But that should bring up our solar power a bit. And I think my dog is telling me it's time to go for a walk. I think that's good for a shorter episode. Next up, we want to get the blue science, not the blue science, but the blue circuits up, and then we can finalize our last science. So this is Moosetro saying thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you another time. Have a good evening. Moosetro signing out.